Drew McIntyre believes there's a unique magic with WWE rival. Drew McIntyre acknowledges the incredible synergy he shares with one of his most prominent WWE adversaries. The feud between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk in 2024 is legendary, destined to be etched in the memories of WWE fans. Reflecting on 2024, their rivalry garnered numerous accolades as the best of the year and is celebrated as one of the greatest WWE rivalries in history. A major reason the McIntyre-Punk rivalry was so compelling is the lingering tension McIntyre harbored towards Punk, stemming from events during Punk's initial tenure in WWE. Personal grievances were exchanged between the two men. With Punk sidelined for 6 months due to a torn triceps, there was an abundance of verbal confrontations. By the time they clashed at SummerSlam, the excitement was palpable. McIntyre emerged victorious in their initial encounter. Punk claimed the second bout, and it all culminated in a Hell in a Cell match. The Hell in a Cell showdown between McIntyre and Punk at Bad Blood was widely regarded as the WWE match of the year, living up to the immense anticipation. Both men bled, utilized various weapons, and Punk ultimately secured the victory. In a conversation with Daily Mail, Drew McIntyre reflected on his feud with Punk and the creative journey behind it. With the Punk process having so much raw emotion, so much material, and not just my ideas, creative was absolutely on fire. With Hunter steering the ship and setting up these incredible opportunities for me, all I had to do was capitalize on them. It was a fascinating and enjoyable process, better than any therapy out there. I don't need a therapist when I've got a microphone every week. You've seen some of the things I say, even now, talking about my personal tragedies and expressing them on TV. During the Punk storyline, I was venting a lot of emotions, especially when he came back and began sharing his perspective, Drew McIntyre, on his rivalry with CM Punk. I didn't hold back. The conflict between McIntyre and Punk brought out their best, largely because it resonated as authentic to fans. McIntyre acknowledged the undeniable chemistry they shared. Despite how we feel about each other, we both know there's a certain magic between us. It's a timeless story. When people genuinely dislike each other, the audience can sense it. And if you're skilled at what you do, like we are, it creates something extraordinary. The entire process was magical, and the Hell in a Cell match is one people will talk about for years. Whatever my feelings are toward him, I went all out. I didn't hold back. On TV, I can only go so far, but on social media, well, that's mine. No one can dictate what I do there. I pushed the boundaries, and the company could have told me to dial it back, but I'd have refused. I've done this with others before, and some have sulked, but not him. He took it like a professional and responded in kind. I'll give him credit for that. Next for Drew McIntyre is a match on the January 20th episode of Raw against Seth Rollins, whom McIntyre defeated at WrestleMania 40 to claim the World Heavyweight Championship. Both men, along with Roman Reigns, John Cena, CM Punk, and others, have also declared their participation in the Royal Rumble.